we are gonna do some trap bar glute focused deadlifts. Number one, the thing that makes it a glute focused exercise is how much your hips bend, basically at its core. So with that in mind, we want most of the movement to be around our hips. So when we come down and stand up, we don't want it to be much because of knee bending like this. We want it to be because our hips are bending like that. So one thing to help you think about that, help you do that, is think about your hips and your butt shooting back towards the wall as you come down, just like this. The other thing is making sure you don't bend your knees too far forward. Keep your knees slightly behind or slightly in front of, your toes. Now, of course, there's nothing wrong if your knees go over your toes. Traditionally, it's not going to hurt you or anything. But for this exercise, that's what we want to do. So, if you notice I'm kind of back here, naturally my knees stay a little bit behind my toes, maybe a little bit in front. They don't have to be perfectly perpendicular, but right about there is good as my butt shoots back. Okay, so basically you take that and apply it to the bar, grab here, and you're going to start down here and then be rigid and stand back up. On the way back down, shoot your butt back, kiss the ground, just like this. Now, one thing you're not going to do is move around your low back. Upper body stays very rigid. This does not move, it stays straight. So we're here, staying straight, butt's back. Just like that. That's a good tempo too. Now, if you're feeling good about this, you want a little more range of motion, and you're not bending your back and everything, what we can do is flip the bar around. Oh, by the way, a little hack, if you're trap barring, you can just set it up right here, get your weights on and off pretty easily. So with the low handles, it's going to be the exact same thought process. You are just going to use the low handles, a little more range of motion, a little more farther down. But of course, if you notice that you're starting to go on here and then you start to bend, if you're not ready for it, lighten the weight and use high handles. But the same thing applies. Just like that.